The anticipation built within me as we drove to James' parents' house for yet another family gathering. I adjusted my dress, nervously fidgeting with the hem. The familiar knot formed in my stomach, knowing what awaited me within those walls. James glanced over at me, sensing my unease. "You all right, he asked, concern evident in his eyes. I sighed and plastered on a smile, hoping to convince myself as much as him. "Just a little nervous, you know how they can be." He squeezed my hand reassuringly. "Don't worry, babe. You're amazing and they just can't see it. But I do." His words offered some solace, but deep down, I longed for acceptance from my in-laws. As we stepped out of the car and made our way to the front door, the smell of a home-cooked meal greeted us, mingling with the sounds of laughter and conversation. As soon as we entered, James' mother, Mrs. Thompson, eyed me from head to toe, a disapproving look etched on her face. "Oh, Emily dear, you look nice, but you know, education is what truly makes a woman valuable." I mustered a polite smile, though her comment stung. "Thank you, Mrs. Thompson. Education is important, but there are many paths to success." She smirked and turned away, leaving me feeling diminished once again. I made my way to the living room where the rest of the family had gathered. James' father, Mr. Thompson, sat in his favorite armchair, sipping on his scotch. He glanced at me with a hint of skepticism. "Emily, my girl," he drawled, his voice dripping with condescension. "Do you still regret not finishing high school?" The question hung in the air, the judgment palpable. I took a deep breath, refusing to let their words define me. "I may not have a diploma, Mr. Thompson, but I've worked hard to build my own successful business. It brings me joy and supports our family." He chuckled dismissively. "Business, eh?" "But you'll see. Education is what truly matters in the end." I bit my lip, my determination to prove them wrong growing stronger. James appeared by my side, offering me a comforting presence amidst the storm. His love and support were my anchors in this sea of judgment. "Come on, he whispered, wrapping his arm around my waist. "Let's show them how wrong they are." As the evening wore on, the conversations shifted, but the underlying tension remained. James' siblings chimed in with their own jabs, seemingly unaware of the impact of their words. It was as if my worth as a person was reduced to a piece of paper. But as I looked around, I saw more than just judgment. I saw a family who couldn't comprehend the path I had chosen, a path that led me to self-discovery and success. I vowed to rise above their insults, to forge my own destiny, and maybe, just maybe, change their perspective. That family gathering served as a turning point in my determination to prove my in-laws wrong. It was time to show them the strength that lay within me and the heights I could reach. Little did they know, my journey was only just beginning. The memories of my journey to success flooded my mind as I sat in my cozy home office, surrounded by shelves filled with glittering jewelry pieces. I took a deep breath, preparing to share my untold story with the world. The decision to drop out of high school was not one I took lightly. The traditional path of education just didn't resonate with me. Instead, I craved the freedom to explore my creativity and pursue my own dreams. One fateful day during my senior year, I found myself engrossed in designing a necklace, my nimble fingers weaving together delicate gemstones and intricate chains. It was in that moment that a spark ignited within me. I realized that my passion for crafting unique jewelry held immense potential. With unwavering determination, I made the bold choice to dedicate my time and energy to building my own business. I transformed a small corner of our apartment into a makeshift workshop, investing every ounce of my being into honing my craft. It was a leap of faith, but one that felt right. Months turned into years, and my online store blossomed. The initial sales trickled in, and the positive feedback from customers fueled my motivation. I expanded my product range, experimenting with different materials and designs. Gradually, word of mouth spread, and the demand for my jewelry surged. One evening, as I sat at my desk, processing a flurry of orders, James walked into the room, a mix of excitement and disbelief in his eyes. He held up his phone, showing me the screen. Look at this!" he exclaimed. "You won't believe it. We just hit $50,000 in monthly sales." My heart swelled with pride and disbelief. The business I had built from scratch was flourishing beyond my wildest dreams. Every sleepless night, every ounce of doubt that I had overcome was now vindicated. Over dinner that night, James and I reveled in the joy of our shared success. The air crackled with a renewed sense of purpose, and our conversation turned to my in-laws and the constant insults I endured. "They just don't understand, do they?" James mused, frustration lacing his voice. I nodded, a determined glint in my eyes. "No, they don't. But I won't let their narrow-mindedness define me. It's time to show them what I've achieved." A mischievous smile danced across James' face. "What do you have in mind, my love?" And so, the seed of a plan was sown. We would embark on a grand adventure to Dubai, a city known for its opulence and extravagance. We would stay in the most luxurious hotel, dine at world-renowned restaurants, and document every moment on social media. As the plan took shape, excitement coursed through our veins. It wasn't just about proving my in-laws wrong. It was about celebrating the success I had built for myself. It was about reclaiming my worth and sharing it with the world. Little did we know that our journey to Dubai would not only serve as a platform for revenge, but would also ignite a newfound strength within me. It was time to unleash the full force of my untold success and leave a lasting impression on my in-laws. The insults weighed heavily on my heart as we drove back from yet another family gathering. The words of my in-laws echoed in my mind, their judgment piercing through my confidence. I couldn't bear the constant reminders of my incomplete education any longer. That night, as James and I sat on the couch, frustration etched on our faces, I decided it was time to take matters into my own hands. I took a deep breath, summoning the courage to share my audacious plan. "James, I can't keep enduring their insults," I said, my voice filled with determination. "I've worked hard, and I deserve their respect. I want to show them the truth." Curiosity sparked in his eyes as he leaned forward. "What do you have in mind, Em?" A mischievous smile tugged at the corners of my lips. "We're going to Dubai, James. We'll stay in the most extravagant hotel, dine at the finest restaurants, and make sure every moment is captured on social media. I want to show them the life they think I don't deserve." His eyes widened with both surprise and amusement. "You're brilliant, Em. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine." We spent the following days meticulously planning our lavish getaway. We researched the most luxurious hotel in Dubai, and our jaws dropped at the opulence of the Burj Al Arab. It was the epitome of grandeur, a perfect stage to flaunt our success. I contacted a professional photographer to accompany us, ensuring that every moment would be captured with the precision and style it deserved. We wanted to create a visual spectacle that would leave my in-laws in awe. The day of our departure arrived, and as we boarded the plane, excitement surged through our veins. I could hardly contain my anticipation for what was to come. Dubai welcomed us with open arms, its glimmering skyline an embodiment of our aspirations. As we stepped into our suite at the Burj Al Arab, I was rendered speechless. The room exuded opulence, with plush furnishings, stunning panoramic views, and a level of luxury that was simply beyond comprehension. It was a sanctuary of indulgence, symbol of our triumph. Throughout our stay, we indulged in the finest cuisines, exploring the vibrant culinary scene of Dubai. Every meal became an opportunity to revel in the flavors of success, each bite a defiance against the insults hurled at me for not finishing high school. While we basked in the extravagance, the photographer diligently captured every moment, ensuring that the world would witness our triumph. We posted photos of ourselves lounging by the pool, sipping champagne at sunset, and dining in exclusive settings. Each image served as a visual reminder of the life I had created for myself. Days turned into weeks, and we reveled in the joy of our grand charade. But beneath the facade, doubts began to creep in. Were we going too far? Would this truly make a difference? One evening, as we sipped cocktails on a rooftop terrace, James turned to me, a flicker of concern in his eyes. Do you think this will really change their perception? Will it be enough? I took a moment to ponder his words, the Dubai skyline twinkling in the distance. Maybe it won't change them completely, but it's not just about them anymore. It's about reclaiming my own worth and finding the strength to rise above their insults. This journey is as much for me as it is for them. His gaze softened, and he reached for my hand. You've already achieved so much, This is just the icing on the cake. Let's enjoy this moment and show the world what you're truly capable of. With renewed determination, we continued our extravagant adventures, our hearts set on leaving an indelible mark on my in-laws' perceptions. As we soaked in the splendor of Dubai, a fire burned within me, ready to rise above their insults and seize my own destiny. Dubai, the city of dreams, had become the backdrop for our audacious plan. As we stepped out of the Burj Al Arab, the sun kissed our skin, and a gentle breeze whispered promises of excitement. The world was about to witness our revenge. We strolled through the bustling streets, relishing in the vibrant atmosphere. The intoxicating scent of exotic spices mingled with the sounds of laughter and music. Dubai embraced us, ready to be the stage for our grand performance. Every moment became an opportunity to flaunt our newfound success. We dined at Michelin-starred restaurants where delectable dishes transformed into culinary masterpieces. I savored each bite, not just for the flavors dancing on my tongue, but for the satisfaction it brought, knowing my in-laws would soon witness these indulgences through social media. With every exquisite meal, James and I engaged in lighthearted banter, building anticipation for the reaction we hoped to elicit. His eyes sparkled with mischief as he leaned in and whispered, can you imagine their faces when they see these photos? I chuckled, a sense of excitement coursing through my veins. Oh, James, they won't know what hit them. Our revenge will be served in the form of luxurious experiences they could only dream of. We made sure to capture every moment, every extravagant detail. From helicopter rides over the city's stunning skyline to private yacht cruises along the azure waters of the Arabian Gulf, we curated a visual narrative that showcased our opulent adventures. As we posed for pictures, the photographer directing us with precision, I couldn't help but feel a surge of empowerment. Each click of the camera captured not just the luxurious backdrop, but the triumph of a woman who had defied expectations and crafted her own path to success. The time came to share our journey with the world. We meticulously curated our social media posts, each one designed to evoke a sense of envy and awe. The likes and comments poured in, validating the extravagant facade we had created. One evening, as we relaxed on a terrace overlooking the city's skyline, I couldn't resist checking my phone. Notifications flooded the screen, and a wicked grin spread across my face. My mother-in-law had commented on one of our posts. Well, 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 Emily, I must admit, you two seem to be living quite the life. I had no idea your business was so successful, her comment read, laced with a tinge of envy. I looked up at James, excitement shimmering in my eyes. James, it's working. She's finally starting to realize the truth. He smiled proudly, his gaze never leaving mine. You did it! You showed them what you're truly capable of. I couldn't be prouder. As we boarded the plane back home, the weight of their insults had been lifted from my shoulders. It wasn't just about revenge. It was about finding my own worth and refusing to let their judgment define me. Sitting beside James, I reflected on our journey. The lavish experiences we had indulged in were a stark contrast to the insults I had endured. But this journey had become about something more profound. It had become about discovering my inner strength and embracing the success I had earned through hard work and determination. As the plane ascended into the sky, I couldn't help but smile. My in-laws may never fully understand the journey I had taken, But I had proven to myself that I was more than the sum of their insults. Dubai had become the catalyst for my transformation, and I was ready to face the world with newfound confidence and resilience.